All right, without any further ado, please welcome our panel moderators and the cast of Gotham! Give it up, guys! Come on out here. This is so exciting. We've got Butch, we've got Batman, we've got Penguin, we've got Alfred. Give it up.
Guys, we're going to encourage you all to go ahead and line up for questions. These guys have got flights tonight, so we want you to get your questions in.
That was really fun, wasn't it? Like, where do we sit? Oh, man.
Hiya. Whoa. I don't want to look at myself like that.
I know, I'm like...
Somebody turn this thing off. Thanks.
What's up, everybody?
Yes. You guys stayed till the end.
Yes, you guys win.
Hardcore fans. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and start with audience questions, if that's all right. We'll start with you over there.
How soon are we going to see the development of Batman in Gotham?
Well, it's sort of like a natural progression. You'll start to see the development of him in this next season, in season 2. He'll start to be much more active. He'll start to train with Alfred. So it's a slow progression before you see it.
Yeah, like Sean said, it'll be very slow. I think it started the very first episode. It started the very first scene where his parents die, and it's going to continue for the next, until he's Batman, the next 10 years. In this season, he's going to start training. This season's going to be a very big chapter for him because, like Sean said, he's going to start training, and also he's going to start developing his dual personality. You know, when he's Batman, he has his detective personality, his Batman personality, and then he has his public personality, which is more of a party boy, playboy persona. And in season 2, you're really going to start to see him develop that second personality.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, Playboy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm from New York. My question is for Drew.
Yeah.
My question is, you have had a very sensitive yet tough character at the same time. Obviously, you were Fish's servant, and then you were the Penguin's. Some may see you as a person.
Don't get used to that servant word.
Some may see you as a person's female dog, if you see what I'm getting at.
No, tell me, what are you getting at?
This is a family event.
I noticed if you replaced the U with an I in your name, there you go, but...
Oh! Excuse me, everybody.
My question is, now that Fish is out of the picture, are you gonna become your own person and have your own servants, or are you gonna go crawling back to the Penguin?
Boy, talk about a loaded question. Security? No, you're partially right. Here's the thing. Butch is a survivor. He's a survivor, and he has had to survive a lot. And I think he knows how to survive. And if part of that means being Penguin's Butch, then that's what he's going to do. So, but I will say that from what I hear, there's going to be some interesting stuff going down this season in regard to that. So stay tuned.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Don't take that personally.
It hurts my heart.
Hey guys, with as much as we know about the Batman characters already, how challenging is it to develop characters in a new way and leave sort of mystery as to where they end up? Because we all kind of know how the story sort of turns out. How do you guys find new ways to put mystery into that development?
I give it up to Bruno Heller, who's an absolute genius, and the rest of our writers, John Stevens, everyone else on the writing team. They give us amazing stuff, and the way they have all of the characters, plotted out and their arcs, and how they turn and how they change, and the new little bits of how the pieces come together to make the iconic characters that we all know. It's just genius, and I give all credit to Bruno Heller. I mean, what they've done is just, I think really incredibly innovative and almost inspiring to take characters that are 76 years old and still find new ways to interpret them, to find new things about them that we've never seen before. So yeah, I you know, and for us, I mean, it's really not difficult because we're in such good hands, and every choice that they make makes sense to me, and I'm sure to the rest of the cast. So yeah, that's what I would say to that. But.
Yeah. Genius gets thrown around a lot, but I think in Bruno's case.
No, Bruno is me. Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
My question is for Sean Berkeley.
Why are you so sexy? Was that not it? That wasn't it?
He gets out
Here.
of his dad. Anyway, Sean, I haven't seen
Sir.
many of the earlier episodes, but the ones I have seen, I appreciate how you're taking kind of a mentorship role in Bruce's life and developing him as a tougher person and one of more of greater integrity and stuff. And I think that is a very good direction. I'd like to know what can we look forward to in that mentorship role that there seems to be developing here with Bruce.
Well, ever since he sort of got stabbed in the episode last season, he basically questioned his own mortality. So he sort of realizes that morning. When I got stabbed, he questions his own mortality, and he suddenly realizes that his Bushido-like oath to Bruce is to stay alive. So it develops from, first of all, being just a butler or manservant, why would the richest man in the world employ an East Ender to look after him? For obvious reasons, he's his special services. He's a protectorate. He's the only man that can be trusted. So he leaves his greatest sort of attribute, his son and heir, to the care of a man who'd never been a father. So what happens after he gets stabbed is that he starts to take on a more of a parental in shape and form. It's a very, as you probably can imagine now, it's a very dysfunctional relationship they have anyway, but it seems to work. They're both incredibly dark, have dark pasts and dark souls. They're both damaged and they need each other as much as one needs the other. So I think you're going to see more of a responsible Alfred helping him develop his his alter persona. And you'll see more of a loving relationship as well. And also teaching how to knock 7 bells of stuff out of people. So.
And you know, there wouldn't be a Batman without an Alfred. Every hero needs a mentor. Every hero. Alfred is Batman's trainer. I mean, he physically, mentally. You know, Bruce tells Alfred, teach me how to survive in this world that I'm entering into, and he does, and that's what Alfred does, and he
enables him.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a Batman without an Alfred, and that's just a fact.
Thank you.
Job security.
My name's Stuart, I'm from Naples, and I have a question for the Penguin. I would say we haven't really seen a lot of the Penguin's youth in any shows or movies before. How does it feel to portray or be like the poster boy for the Penguin's youth?
It's amazing. Like I've said it before, but like before I got Gotham, like my health insurance lapsed, and like you know, and I just wanted any job, seriously. And then to find myself in this world on this stage with these gentlemen, I still freak out. I could probably start crying, mostly because I'm really tired. But like, it's just amazing. Like, and then because I feel so fortunate, especially to be playing Oswald, because like you said, there really hasn't been, any, we really haven't seen this side of him before, and he's one of the lesser represented Batman villains in terms of the film and television, and so I feel like I get to cast a new light on this character that people may have counted out, So yeah, it just feels great. I also lost my voice, so I'm I feel like I'm croaking. I'm like, ah. Anyway, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. All right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, obviously Batman is a fantastic superhero, but as an actor or a superhero fan, if you could work on a project with any other superhero, who would it be?
Question.
Deep.
Wonder Woman. Yeah. find that jet. I want the lasso of truth. I want all that.
I want to be Hulk. Well, but I'd settle for who's the dude in the Fantastic Four?
Thing.
The Thing. I'd settle for the Thing.
I think Iron Man. I like Iron Man. He's a lot like Bruce Wayne anyways.
That's not fair because I was going to say Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Batman, over here.
Batman.
Hi, my name's I'm from Rhode Island. My name's John. This is for Batman.
That's got to be the coolest thing in the world. Sorry.
This is for Batman.
This is for Batman, yes?
How young were you when you started acting?
I started taking classes when I was about 5, and then commercially when I was about 7, and then theatrically when I was 8. And I booked this role when I was 12, so it was 2 years ago.
He's an old bro.
How old are you now?
14.
Can we just get a round of applause for David Mazouz? Because I have to tell a story. Excuse me, if I can talk. But no, so we had our very first table read for the pilot. And you know, I was really nervous. I'd never been to a table read before. And you're getting to know the people that you work with. And David shows up, fully like realized performance, where you were memorized too, where you are something. He sits down and like throws the mic down on the ground, and I was like, whoa, this kid is bringing it. I was like, I have to take a class. He was like outshining everybody, and he's just such an amazing kid, and dude,
thank you,
I've been inspired by you.
It's so true.
It's amazing what he does.
You're not supposed to be this good this soon.
I know, right?
Stop screwing it up
it's
the rest
unfair.
of us.
Anyway, so I was very lucky. One of the episodes, which is my personal favourite, narcissistically, was when I get unleashed onto the streets of Gotham. And you actually see for the first time what Alfred Pennyworth is really like, and how he can look after himself. And there was a scene in particular that I loved doing. It was great being with Bullock, because I find them kind of like kindred spirits in many respects. They're both straight shooters, and they say what they mean. And if you don't like it, they'll knock you out, kind of thing. I kind of like that approach. But there was a scene there with Jada, who's no longer with us, but where there was a sort of sexual frisson, which is, I don't know where that kind of came from, and she was surprised by that, so that episode was great for me to basically go and meet the rest of the characters.
I wanted to have a scene with Fish, but she's with the fishes now.
Not bad.
Sorry.
I want a scene with these two guys, obviously. I mean, who wouldn't? Bruce doesn't get out much, if you haven't noticed, but hopefully that will change soon. I really want a scene with everybody who I haven't got a scene with.
I have this, we were talking about this before, I had this great image of Butch and Bruce, like on a road trip, and not really knowing what to say to each other. Yo, you want some McDonald's or something?
It was an Uber pool, actually.
Yeah, it was Uber.
Yeah, I want a scene with everybody, but yeah, I have to say, I think a scene with Alfred would be amazing, because the thing about Alfred is that he is similar to Jim, but is even more seasoned than Jim is, and also is completely uncorruptible. And we know how Oswald likes to corrupt people, and so I think that would be a really interesting challenge and a really interesting dynamic for they're literally coming at each other from different sides of the world. I think it would be incredible. Yeah, that's me. Thank you, man.
We're here. Yes, my question is for Robin. In regards to Carol Kane, they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Do you think you're going to kill her in season 2?
How dare you? I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I would find it very, very weird if Oswald killed her, because I've said it before, like, she's the only person that he trusts in Gotham now, you know what I mean? Initially, it was he trusted his mom and he trusted Jim. But then the finale happened when Jim was like basically gonna leave Butch and I to just be cut up into little pieces. So it's like, F you, Jim, like whatever. No, but like, so yeah, like she's literally the only person he trusts. I would find it very weird if he killed her. However, I will say, you know, it makes me nervous. Like, I don't know, I really don't know, honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen, but like, she is his one liability, you know know what I mean? She's the only thing he loves in this world. And he's made a lot of enemies. So it really makes me worried because she's really one of my favorite people that, I mean, I love everybody that we work with, but she and I have a very, like, special connection, you know, off screen, you know, and on screen. And, like, so yeah, it makes me worried. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even want to know, like, any episode in advance because I feel like, you know, if anything happened to her, my heart would break in a million pieces. But yeah, so anyway.
Thank you.
Don't die, Carol, I need you. Also, Carol in The Walking Dead, too. Like, I have this thing for Carols. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Hi. So you guys seem like funny, chill guys and stuff, and I was wondering if there was anything you could tell us about on-set, off-screen shenanigans, ridiculousness, kind of stuff. Tell us a story.
Well, for a while, like, Corey and I were pranking each other in our dressing rooms. And then, like, we just started working, like, the show just started amping up, and it was like, you know, I don't even have the time to think about what to do next. And then it got to the point where it was like pressure, where I was like I came into my dressing room once, and there was all these little bits of toilet paper all wadded up with like fake blood on the ends, and they like sprinkled down like through my dressing room to my dressing table, and then there was like this heart, but with these like bloody Kleenex balls. And I was like, dude, you are taking this way somewhere really dark, man. I was like, there's like blood sprinkled all over. At that point, I was like, all right, prank war is over. I was like, I can't top that. It's over. Yeah, that's one thing. I don't know.
Well, I think we all enjoy each other's company, but we don't always get to work together. So, like the finale when we were all, spoiler alert, in the warehouse together was a lot of fun because we got to kind of be together and we actually enjoy each other's company. I mean, there's one person that's a jerk, but I'm not going to tell you who that is. I'm kidding. It's David.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Ben from Orlando. Because I know that Gotham is about like the prequel basically to who Batman becomes, because Gotham City is a representation of who Batman is. But I want to know, like, from a writer's standpoint, or I guess you would say screenplay standpoint, what drew you to the concept of Gotham? That's for everybody.
Well, for me, it was a complete no-brainer. I mean, it's not often you get asked to play a legendary Englishmen like Alfred Pennyworth. The thing is that the idea, I think the idea, everyone has a sort of like a dream-like image of what Gotham should be and what it should be like, and I really liked the psychological approach that Bruno Heller takes towards it. How a city is capable of moulding its people to become these supervillains, and I like that idea. So it was a reimagining. The reimagining version is something that I found that I think we all sort of licked our lips at the chance to actually redefine characters that we all know and love, and to actually give them a backbone, and to give them a heartbeat, and to give them a history. How did they? We know where they end up, but how bad does Gotham have to get to actually give birth to these super criminals? You know. So that's the thing that drew me to it. You know.
I always say that an actor lives for interesting roles, and this role is like interesting to times 10,500. I think portraying Bruce Wayne as a kid is not only iconic and amazing and awesome in the iconic sense, but he's a lot of fun to play, and he's a really interesting person. He is smart, composed, determined, and at the same time he's obsessive and compulsive, and he doesn't listen to anybody. And he's a dream to play. He's such an interesting person, and I love portraying him.
What drew me to Gotham? It's freaking Batman, dude. You know what I'm saying? No, honestly, it's freaking Batman.
If I'm going to be perfectly honest, what drew me to Gotham was employment, and that was really cool. But honestly, yeah, like when I auditioned, they didn't tell, it was like the untitled Warner Brothers project, didn't tell me the character name, fake scene, didn't give us a script. And it wasn't until like the night before where my agent told me that, that, oh, by the way, this is Gotham and you're auditioning for the Penguin. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Because I've auditioned for like other big stuff and, you get rejected a billion times. And so you really learn to not get your hopes up and just be true to yourself, do your thing. And then then I got the job and I was like, whoa, that's weird. And then I read the script and it just all fell together and I was like, this is the most amazing project. Because the pilot script was honestly one of the best pilots I've ever read. And then on top of it, it's freaking Batman, dude. Like, whoa. It's really just, he is putting himself number one because ever since he was a little child, he was bullied for the way that he looked and for his interests and what he was like into. And he never had power. No one would allow him to. He was judged for all of those things. And so he learned from a very young age, being mercilessly bullied, having the crap kicked out of him all the time for those reasons. He learned that it's all about number one. You know what I mean? And of course his mom is important, but ultimately with Oswald, it's all about number one. So the betrayal is never gonna go away. Because you have to betray people in Gotham City if you're gonna get ahead. And that's the sad fact about Gotham City that we're all learning in the show. This whole experience is so insane because it's just one incredible, eye-opening, the world is cracking open in front of my face. And it's just brilliant. And honestly, and so there's so many things. It's coming here, being a part of this world has been absolutely amazing. Being able to talk to the fans face to face, having fans, that is so weird. But yeah, that would be so incredible because I am inspired by the comics, and then to think that what I bring to this role would inspire the comics themselves. I don't know. It'd be incredible. But yeah, I just have to say, one of the best things is the fan art that we receive. It's so inspiring and amazing. The fact that we're able to inspire people creatively and just have people be creative, thinking about these characters in the show is just an amazing thing too. So it's all good. Everything is good. It's amazing. Thank you. I don't know. Is that an answer?
This world of this genre world is so cool. It's my first foray into it, and man, you guys are freaking cool. He's the talent, the time and effort that was spent. What was that? Somebody brought in a scale model of a thing from a movie that you did yesterday?
Yeah, no, they built a huge dog soldier. It was extraordinary. The guy came from Jackson. I'd love to see him driving down the motorway with that.
Does that count as a car?
It's huge. He's about 7 foot tall. No, honestly, it's amazing. It's an honor and privilege actually to be asked to these conventions and really to get a chance to meet our fans and I hope new fans as well. It really is. Thank you very much. It's nice to actually sort of be slightly bit more Mob Deep, really, with the good guys, Operation Good Guys, because there's very few of us in Gotham. So Chris Chalk, who is a really wonderful actor, it's a privilege to have him with us. I think he will team up as an inside man from Wayne Enterprises, and I think that it's good. We need it. We're developing a little team ourselves here, and I think you'll see that develop through this season. And Chris will be that part of it, yeah. Thanks, man.
All right, guys, we unfortunately are going to have to wrap this up.
Thank you guys for your awesome questions.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Thank you, Orlando.